One of the most important things about tactics is the coordination of pieces. Coordination basically means how two or more pieces can work together, create threats, or just use their power in support of certain tactics. What we have right now is a position with opposite colored bishops, which we know is a situation in which the attack really matters most. The white queen is being very active, and essentially the black king is quite exposed. The question is more about, is there a possibility or any chance how white can do something with this queen in order to proceed and do certain threats against black's position? That question is not that easy to answer, but we have to find if there is something that white can do. Strong queen, nice bishop. What is the best way and how white can act upon this moment? Of course, the right idea is queen h6 check. The best way to go is to regroup the pieces. Once we're able to really group the pieces and coordinate their features, then they can create real serious threats or problems against our opponent. The queen on e6 is fantastic, as it cuts off the ability of black's king to move anywhere, and it gives us the option to run and look forward to move bishop to g6. We got the f7 that's free, and the overall domination of all the light squares near the black king. It's a beautiful regrouping with the chance to create this mating web right near black's king. The bishop now jumps to g6, and what's even more interesting is that should black's king try to run away, he can, simply because we attack against him. Queen f7, king h6, bishop f5 with the threat of queen g6, and after the black king goes out, then we do queen g6 check, king f4, queen g4 check, and after king e3, queen e4 check. The truth is that white has his own bishop and the queen very close to each other, and ultimately the whole point is that by transferring that bishop up to the g4 square, black's king is just going on a deadly walk that he can hardly escape. Now, there are not too many moves he's got available. In reality, he's cut off and his queen is too far away from reaching out and helping the king. He can go for a move like king g3 in order to escape, but then white plays bishop d1. Sure thing. The bishop shouldn't interfere our queen. We'd like to keep the flexibility of playing queen f3 plus queen g4, and after queen g8, queen e3 check here, and queen f4. When the bishop is not in the way, the checkmate is delivered. Here, and there's a checkmate. What's most amazing about this game, nevertheless, is how white is able to regroup and really well coordinate his queen and bishop. It's something very special about tactics. Essentially, in the endgame, if we can coordinate the pieces and sometimes a little regrouping is needed, we can make miracles. Like the queen and bishop right now make this so beautiful and fantastic. It's the whole king that goes away, and black just doesn't have a way to run. Well, actually, he's got one. In fact, this after that bishop to the d1, there's nothing you can do. In the game, white made a slight mistake. In fact, instead of bishop d1, he decided to make queen f3 check. But the truth is that this also wins, I think, because of bishop to e6, and then when the king goes down, king queen f5. It just wins slower. That's why I said that it was a slight mistake. Bishop f7, king goes down, check. If the king goes here, there's a checkmate or checkmate from there. There are multiple ways in how white can win. That's what actually coordination makes. Very beautiful solution.